Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So as promised, we are headed out to the track now to go do some test and tune. As I left off in the last video, we were leaving the car show and had just got back home. We got everything loaded up now, and now we are headed to the track to go make a few passes. Like I said, Chris and Buddy are out there. Jared's got his truck, a few other diesel guys. It's supposed to be an imports versus domestic style race, but I've heard it's more of like a test and tune. But anyways, we'll see how it turns out when we get out there. But anyways, we'll catch up with y'all shortly.
It's only got to catch one time, and then it's not funny anymore.
All right, guys, so we are back from the track. Got the dad bod back in its temporary home while the rest of the shop's taken up with other trucks right now. But anyways, pretty good night at the track. Everybody, for the most part, everybody had a good night. Jared and the Kill Devil Diesel guys, they had their 6.7 Power Stroke out there. They got their 670 pass they were after. Still a few bugs they're trying to work out, but they got that thing moving down the track pretty good, and we were happy to see those boys actually out making moves and everything going their way. Also, Clint was out there with his 12 valve and first, I guess you'd say, debut with the truck, and had a few issues, unfortunately, but he's got a game plan on how he's going to fix that, so to be ready to see that thing out at, hopefully out at Rudy's this year. As per usual, Buddy had his truck out there, and in an attempt to slow it down, it keeps going faster. I think he was running like 570s tonight or something like that, so it was moving on out pretty steady. Brent had made some changes on his Duramax, and unfortunately it is going a little faster too, so now he's in danger of breaking out, so he's got to slow it down just a touch, but nothing too bad. As for the dad bod, it did really well. Everything's working great. The launch control did exactly how I want it to. The new tune with the torque management deal I had going on, everything just went back to exactly what I needed. So if you recall, I had been, I think the fastest the truck had been was a 675. And that was at Rudy's last year. I was running no launch control and I wasn't having any torque management issues. So I couldn't launch consistent, but I was able to get that 675. After that, I started trying to play around with this launch control and I started having torque management issues. So all of that aside, we were able to get this new tune in. There's no torque management issues. I have the launch control working like it should. And this is kind of how it went. So as you can see here, we had a 155 60 foot and went 677 at 103. So like I said, the torque management issues seem to be gone. Got my 60 foot back in the 1.5s where I wanted it to be. And that got me right back in the 670 range. We decided to kind of watch some of the other guys race and just kind of chill for a while. Waited for the temps to cool off a little bit, and we went back out later on in the night, and this is how the second pass went. So again, the second pass, we left exactly the same, leaving on the launch control. It did a 151 60 foot, which is right where we wanted it to be, and we got that 670 pass. So the truck is working, and it's doing exactly like it should. No complaints whatsoever with it. It hooked and went both times. The truck took everything I threw at it, and super excited with how the thing is performing. So going forward, I do have a couple sensors I want to change, just kind of a preventative type thing. And I also need to change the oil and the trans fluid in it before Rudy's, just like I said, preventative. Nothing major. Everything was doing like it should. So don't expect to see anything bad, but just need to knock it out before the next race. All of that aside, the main story yet again for tonight is going to be Chris with the VP truck. So he made 2 passes tonight, backing up the new record. He did a 595, I believe was the first pass, and a 591 as his second pass. So he was able to get in the 590s where he wanted. He almost hit the number right on the head. And also, not only did that reset the VP record, it also, to my knowledge, beat the stock bottom end Cummins record. So the truck is now the fastest, not only VP, but stock bottom end altogether. So 12 valve, and especially us common rail guys, need to step our game up or something, because these low RPM VPs can't be taking all the records. So anyways, other than that, like I said, it was a pretty good night. No complaints. Had a good time. Got to watch a bunch of random stuff racing, actually. Everything from a freaking, I think it was one of 6.2 liter 8-lug Suburbans. There was some LS stuff, newer LS stuff, old LS swap stuff, a bunch of Fox body Mustangs, a little bit of everything. And then us handful of diesel nuts out there. So starting to kind of get hard to get money on the sidelines when the diesels come up, because a lot of people are starting to catch on to them and they don't really want to bet against us. So I don't know, we'll have to figure something else out. But anyways, that pretty much sums up everything for tonight. It was a good pre-Rudy's test session. We may try to hit a test and tune again next weekend if they have one, to try to get Trevor's truck out on the track and get it ready and dialed in. But Other than that, we're ready to go for Rudy's, and I'm sure we'll see some of y'all there. But anyways, as always, kind of rambling now, so kind of cut it off here. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you.